Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Soviet Republic Workers and Resources, or the other way around, Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We are playing the city of Chaosgrad and things are moving along. I think it's slowing down a little bit because we're not seeing as much action all the time, because predominantly we are trying to now start building things. We're trying to become self-sufficient. That is our primary goal at the moment. And that is a bit of a challenge in some cases. So this thing over here, the whole conveyor belt system from the coal mines, is an absolute disaster. I shouldn't have done it. Some of you guys have noted that in the comments and so on. Absolutely, this quality of the source here is just so bad. To have spent all this money on this infrastructure over here, and not once but twice, is really poor. At the moment, at least, what I am doing is I'm importing coal ore, and then we are processing that into coal for use in other things like bricks and what is this? Steel, yeah, absolutely. Oh, look at this steel. Our steel is looking good. I'm liking it. Our food, well, we're not producing any food. We're buying food. What we're doing, we're actually importing crops to make sure that we can constantly be making alcohol. And that is because this is probably our primary export product, is alcohol at the moment. We're not doing very well in terms of our exports. So if I have a look at my economy, it's not too bad actually. It's not too bad for the month of May. And but yeah, we're still not making any cash. So we know we're importing electricity from the Western countries. Yep, that's not too expensive, so I'm not too fussed with that. We are importing coal ore, which is our most expensive import. I'm okay with that. We're importing iron, crops. So this is actually, and the little amounts of food and meat and clothes and so on that we are importing is pretty nothing. What I do think we could do is we could pull that one out by saying we're going to build up our resources in terms of food. We're already importing crops. We may as well turn that into food. In terms of our exports, does our exports, oh, here are our exports. In terms of our exports, we are exporting cement and we are exporting alcohol. And the question in my mind is, do we, so I wanted to, well, there we go, some more alcohol being exported over there, so that's pretty good. So if we go back, we'll see that we are giving it, actually, we're giving it a good run for our money. If we're not constantly importing all of the things with regards to construction industry, so if we're not constantly buying new vehicles and buying manpower and buying all kinds of stuff that needs to be for our construction, to quick build our construction, that means it's working pretty well all the time actually. So this is okay. What we are wondering about is workers. So somehow we've got 220 workers, right? That's unemployed. And what worries me about that is the fact that we are struggling to get workers to places. So we've got places like this that's got like 6 workers, cannot export. This is full. This is full. Oh my goodness. We need to export clothes. My goodness. Excellent. So what I'm going to do, I am actually going to purchase another vehicle to export those clothes. That is going to be absolutely amazing. Because either way, we need a vehicle. If it needs to drop it off to these various places, we need to get that done. So now we've got a clothes factory. So let's purchase a vehicle straight away. Something from the Soviet bloc. I believe it will be a covered hull. Yeah, covered hull is going to give us that. It can be pretty tiny because a pretty tiny one, because really it's so close to the border, and this thing will produce very slowly in general. So a tiny little truck, maybe the 2-ton one. This thing is too small. It's like less than a ton. What is that even? So maybe the 2-ton one is the one for us. Yeah, it's a nice and cheap one. So I'm going to purchase myself one of these guys. Yeah, that's going to be perfect. We're going to purchase that vehicle. It's not too pricey. Then we're going to go over here. We're going to set it up as a trade route. So I'm going to say, guys, please come and get over here and then come and do this. And what you need to do is you need to wait until fully loaded on clothing. I know I can just say anything, but wait until you're fully loaded with clothing, and then go over here and wait until you unload all your clothing. So I don't need it to go back and forth all the time. It can just constantly be loading it. And it's only 2, so let's go. And launch. What is this guy doing? Is that a bus or something? It's a bus. It's bringing some workers. It's bringing me some workers. Here comes the workers. But they're not doing anything because they can't output it. So hopefully with this vehicle now in place, that thing should work. I am then keen to see, so other places. This place doesn't have enough workers, but it's okay. They haven't got full-on workers. They don't have it. So where are all my where's all this unemployment that's sorting things out all the time? What is going on here? Do we have... No, that's just the vehicle. I didn't want the vehicle. If I look at this, how much tons do we still have? So there's still a fair bit of wood that we can get, but we need to keep an eye on that specific process. Are you loading? Excellent. So now it's starting to work again. Excellent. That is going to be good. Now, this should bring in a fair bit of money. What is the trade price for clothes to the Soviet? Clothes to the Soviets. That is pretty pricey stuff right there. Pretty pricey stuff. Sell at 1,500 for 2 tons, so it's going to be 3,000. So I think that could just pull us positive in terms of our sheet here. Yes, no, no, not even. Oh, we also purchased a vehicle for about the same amount, so as was 1 ton. So that's okay. But I think this thing, if this thing can just, yeah, so it's producing so slowly, it really doesn't help us. Alternatively, we can export it to the other side of the map. Keep an eye on it, and then what we'll get for that is, if we export it instead to the US, we get like an extra 750 for it. So potentially that's what we need to do. But then we get dollars, and as long as our dollars stay up, no, we need the rubles. We need the rubles. So that is exactly what we're going to do. Let's have a look at this. We're exporting some stuff quickly now. Nice. Nice. So this is going to go positive now. This is going to go positive now. Excellent. There we go. Ha! We're making money. We are making money, but we should keep a very firm eye on. There's a lot of actual construction going on over here. Have we actually... Is any of the construction actually underway? It doesn't seem like it, is it? Oh, no, no. There's an unfinished road somewhere that's being built. So that's okay. Is it this one? They are working on this one. They are working on this one. Okay, just keep going ever so slowly. Do I need to... let me just see. Suspend construction. Now construction is underway. So as soon as we can get a road to it, people will start doing that. This... No workers, mechanisms, missing resources. So this is also all active construction sites. So they'll just continue to do its thing over there. Okay, perfect, perfect. Over here, lots of construction still going on. We're missing concrete, but we've got everything we need, so we should be contributing days here. So I'm just going to leave that, let that be, build our station over there. So in terms of places to work over here, not enough staff. There's enough staff here. There's pretty much enough staff over there. Kind of over here, not really. So these places all have workers. Did I suspend work over here? Where's this guy going? To this bus platform, but I needed to suspend work. Can I just switch it off completely? Oh yeah, I have switched it off completely. Is there someone on this? There's not someone on this, so I can, and I've switched this one off completely as well. Okay, so I'm not using these anymore. Will I use them again in the future? I doubt it very much. These two vehicles, please return, go to the depot. Where is my vehicle depot? Go to the depot, please. Thank you. Go to the depot, please. Thank you. And what we'll do is we will just dismiss all of these places. And we'll just dismiss all of this. So I'll use the buses for something else, presumably. This guy is working on the radio station, and that's still plenty of room to go on that radio station. Okay, so what I need to just keep an eye on, my unemployment is increasing. So the question in my mind is, so if we go to the bus station over here, we've got 2 workers, a lot of students, and a lot of passengers in their spare time. Here comes the workers now. So we need to find, and they've loaded to go where exactly? Construction. They're going to work in construction for us. Okay, that's okay. So we just need buses to constantly be coming over here to come and pick up the workers. Is there a way I can see all the vehicle routes? Okay, so this one, enough workers? Well, we only need a handful. This one, no workers required over here. This one, we also only need a handful, and I believe we have workers coming in, right? That can work all of these, so that's fine. Perfect. So workers are actually getting to places. The question is, can we actually fill up on workers? So this one, for instance, is not getting enough. So what I'll do is, because I wouldn't mind ramping up steel production quite substantially. If we get more workers, we should be doing that all the time. So let us take these 2 buses, and we'll say you're picking up workers over here and you're dropping them off over there. Thank you very much. And well, let's just do whatever we can. So you can go straight away. I want us to be constantly picking up these 10s and 8s and 10s and things like that. So get that one underway. Oh, this is coming in this way as well. Maybe 3 of them is probably about sufficient. Is there something that we can say on this station load? I don't know. I don't know how that's supposed to work. Picking up. Can I just pause you for a minute? You actually can't pause it. Too many come here at the same time, and then there's other times, well, there's a fair bit of workers just coming in all the time. And if I look at it, all of their houses here does have access to this bus station. So I shouldn't be worried about that. Okay, this one's coming in, it's going to pick up a worker. Oh, and that one's just picked up workers as well. How much did it get? 8 workers. This one got 1 worker. And now again, there's like 4 available. So now I'm going to do and say, hey, buddy, come over here and drop it off over there and start that journey. So hopefully that means, yeah, I think just more of them. Because again, there's like 15 workers here. This bus is also coming in to pick up more people to come and work this side. So this side is actually getting a fair bit of action. Oh, where is it going? It's going back somewhere else. Oh, it's made some kind of funny turn. Anyway, this one will fill up with how many? This one can take 82. It's going to take all of them. Can I pause it? Copy schedule to another vehicle. No, that's okay. It's only going to get like 3. 4, 5 maybe. Can I ask them to wait? If I say this, can I say on this station load 100%? I don't know. I have no idea. But anyway, there's another one coming in now. So these workers will constantly be getting So I think this one is now working about right. And hopefully that's made some kind of dent. A little bit, actually. It did make a bit of a dent over there. How's our cash going? Oh, I'm liking the numbers over here. It's looking better. It is looking better. And this thing, so this thing can't actually now keep pace, but at least there is a constant flow of workers coming in here. So we should be making clothes at a decent rate and selling that. Okay, is this almost done? What? What is this? Oh, this is interesting. Missing electronic components. Can we say, well, let's fund the remaining of it, right? Got the electronic components. And I'm assuming what's happened is we've got some labor came in as well. Yeah, we had a little bit of 12 work days of labor. So what yeah, okay, fine. So now hopefully what this means is these guys are coming and they're going to go and do all kinds of crazy other projects as well. So yeah, just keep going, working on all of those kind of things. And we'll see how that turns out. Over here, I just want to see that we're actually getting things done a little bit better. So we are getting ourselves the professors that we need. Well, we're not. We need more professors to actually get this to fill up. But we are getting people education at a pace, a slow pace. But I think that's actually now working. Okay, let's have a quick look at what we're doing with our buses from here. So this guy is going to the steel mill. That guy is going to Chaosgrad Bus Platform 2, which I believe is this one over here. So this one gives you access to construction, doesn't matter. It gives us access to the lumber industry. It gives us access to asphalt and concrete and gravel. So all of these, 3 workers, 1 worker, 5 workers. So honestly, we are maxed out on workers over there. So if anything we need to do, we need to run more buses to the steel mill. How's this thing going? Doesn't actually do anything. Okay, steel mill, more little buses to the steel mill. Oh, actually, alcohol plant also needs some love. Alcohol needs some love because that's a big export product for us. What is this guy doing? So that's a little vehicle running the distillery route. Can I get a list of my vehicles? This is resources within vehicles. Is there a list? List of vehicles. So, no, not trains, cars, please. And I'm specifically interested in buses. How many? Okay, that's construction. Okay, so I'm not interested in the construction guys. So if I look at all of these, so these are all my buses. So this bus does Chaosgrad to bus platform 2. So this is this platform we just had a look. This is Trirov to Chaosgrad bus platform. So that's almost an intercity kind of route. This is to the distillery, Chaosgrad to the distillery, Chaosgrad to the distillery. So there's 2 of them that's kind of looping that one around. And then we've got Trirov to Chaosgrad bus platform 2. That is something that I'm not interested in doing. Change that for me, please. I want to we need to add an extra stop first. Let's add this stop over here. And then what we do is this one, we delete that one. Thank you so much, people. Okay, so that one, now at least we've got 2 running that route. So we can get one to cross to the other one. And then there's one that's running to the clothing factory. So nothing is running to the steel mill, is there? Okay, so only one to the distillery, one to the clothing factory, and nothing to the steel mill. We have 2 vehicles running. Okay, so let's have a look. Workers are actually coming in. So potentially what we should do is we should ramp up. Yeah, we could do another one to the distillery and we could do another to the steel mill. Steel mill is working a little better. I would like to see that steel mill fill up. I would like, but I also would like to see this one go much quicker. Much quicker. Okay, another bus, another couple of buses, I think. Let's grab 2 more of these guys. 85 Ks, and this microbus takes 8 passengers and does 90, but it's so cheap. Yeah, I'm just going to grab 2 of these. We'll do a couple of, well, yeah, we'll just do a couple. We'll do a couple. So one, we're going to say pick up over here and drop it off over there. Thank you very much, and get going. And the next one, we're going to say pick up over there and run it out to the steel mill, please, and get going. And I can up the route frequency for that as well, I think. Yeah, so these guys are working, but the alcohol is going into that very quickly. So how are we looking on the cash now? Since we haven't actually done any. So it's a new month and we haven't done anything yet apart from purchase some vehicles. So okay, let's see. So it's a very slow drain on the dollars. So in terms of getting new dollars, I don't think it's that important for us. We just need to make sure we stabilize our rubles. So if we say last month, how did we go? Last month we made more money. This year, oh, it's cost us a lot. Last month, 1 April till 31 May. Yeah, so we did a little bit of construction, I think. If I look at that, it's coal ore, the big bucks. Really, coal ore. My goodness. So really, that's not that much. Okay, well anyway, let's get out of there. I just need us to more effectively deal with sending our workers around. I think that's the thing. I think these microbuses is exactly what we're going to do. So if we have a look at our workers now, it's still climbing, the unemployment. I need more workers to actually be able to go to work. Let's see, is there anybody that's not actually linked to this? All of the residential spots are actively linked to the bus station. So we should really be sorting it out. Excellent. That guy's fully loaded. I like the smaller buses. I think the smaller buses is more on par with what we've got to offer at the moment. So this guy is going where? To the distillery. This guy is picking up to go. Oh, he's just. The question is, do we want workers to be running back and forth between the 2 cities? That is the question. Because now they have loaded them over there. Where's this thing going? Chaosgrad Plus platform. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's really an effective use of our workers. I might drop that route. I'll keep an eye on it, but I might drop that route. Okay, so now let's have a look. Are we seeing? Oh, beautiful! Look, we're getting better numbers in here now. And there comes even more. Why are you so slow? While you are speeding along at crazy speeds. Oh, it's a bit of a hill there. That is full, and this thing should be producing a fair bit, 6 tons per day. So if we can sell 6 tons of alcohol every day, that should be very good for us. Okay, how many workers over here? 24. So steel production is actually occurring. Now, let's have a look over here. What are we getting? Everything we need is still coming in, though we are waiting for boards, but I believe that's what we saw running here, I think. Is that the boards? Yeah, that's the boards, but we need so much of it though. We need 80 tons, and it's waiting on boards at the moment. Everything else has been delivered, but getting the boards there is going to be a bit of an issue for us. So yeah, I need more and more boards. Oh, construction is underway over here. I like it. Boards pick up over there. Any boards being dropped off? Still just waiting on the boards. How many vehicles do we actually have that can... So we've got cranes, we've got a lot of open hull and dumpers. Oh, we've only got the 2 open hull, open trailer, open hull. Yeah, so that's a bit of an issue in terms of using and, you know, having enough equipment around. Because that one... So there should be another one that's actually running up to get boards, isn't there? Honestly, there should be one. So where, if I have a look, right? Where's this vehicle? This vehicle. Where are you? Picking up bricks, I'm guessing. Yeah, this is bricks. Yeah, so it's probably trying to, yeah, so it's giving it, yeah. So it's, yeah, it needs to be picking up bricks because it'll run out of bricks much quicker than boards. And now, where are you going? They're not actually telling us. It would be interesting if they actually told us. But construction is underway over here. Got lots of workers going on. Workers hanging out over here. But yeah, the smaller little vehicles, I think, is a better deal for us. Excellent. How's this looking? Slow. But we are producing steel, and that is the thing. Let's have a quick look at our stuff here. What is in the imports here that's cost us a lot of money? Not really. So it's no, but that doesn't make sense. That's not the same amount, is it? Oh, it could be. Could be. Just slowly building up, and we're kind of and we're probably not producing clothing quick enough to actually get this vehicle to go out and sort it out. Let's have a look on this side. Where is our vehicle? Is our vehicle over here? Where's this vehicle? Really? It's probably inside and we just can't see it. That's quite interesting, isn't it? Could be. Could be that we just can't see it loading, but there's a vehicle in there trying to load the stuff. Well, that's fine. That is fine. So we could even scale this down a little bit more. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. We could even scale down this even more. So how many? Okay, so let's just have a quick look. 5 ton of fabric per day. And this thing, maximum consumption at maximum production is 2.4. So we need about half of this. Now, we'll have a look. Yeah, we just need to reduce this so that this production doesn't... So how do I know what does the production look like? Honestly, how do I know? Should be able to see the production rate for this, right? Oh yeah, now we've got people walking to this one. Excellent. Ramp up production over here. We'll have to keep things looking and see how we balance this. So yeah, that's filled up. It's 2 tons, so it's going out there. Excellent. So I think we're doing a little better. We don't need tons of this stuff. The fabrics, unless we start exporting fabrics as well. But I don't think that's a good strategy. Let's just have a look. Fabric is going for... What we could do a little vehicle that just picks up a bit of fabrics and just runs it to the border. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to sell fabric to the US with a small little vehicle, and I think that is going to put us in place. Okay, so if I go covered hull, and I believe that'll be work for fabric, I'm going to do this very same small little vehicle over here, and it's just going to run maybe 3 tons or something. Well, let's have a look. So it would be good for us to export 80Ks, 82Ks. I don't want to do that much. That's too little. 3 tons, 3.5 tons. This is the one I'm going to buy. Buy that one. Thank you very much. You, my friend, are going to run from here, pick up fabric, and run it all the way to this border at Baraslov, and you will be loading up fabrics, and you will be unloading fabrics, and you will wait until you're unloaded. And let's do it. Okay, perfect. Guys, I'm going to end this episode. I know it's been a lot of micromanagement. I'm hoping you also somewhat enjoy that piece of the puzzle. We're still not making a dent in that unemployment. We'll keep looking. So we'll continue in the next episode to try and optimize things. I'm happy that construction is actually occurring quite quickly over here. So that's pretty cool. Okay, guys, see you next time. If you liked it, hit that button, leave some comments. Bye-bye.